Welcome to The Know. I'm Ashley Jenkins.
I'm Meg Turney.
This is what it feels like when memes die, everyone.
Thank goodness. Last night, a whole collection of memes were given the Did He Die treatment at the 88th Academy Awards when Leonardo DiCaprio took home his first Oscar after 6 nominations. But more on those lovable memes a little later.
The biggest winner for the night was, of course, Mad Max Fury Road, which took 6 awards with it to Valhalla.
Witness me!
So shiny and chrome. The apocalyptic romantic comedy starring Charlize Theron Guard and Bane was the shiniest, chromiest movie of all last night.
All the other films were decidedly declared mediocre.
Ha-ha.
Except, of course, for Spotlight, which won Best Picture.
I've never even heard of it. In all, Mad Max took home awards for best editing, production design, costume design, sound editing, sound mixing, makeup and hairstyling. It took home the most awards despite The Revenant, for which DiCaprio won, having the most nominations.
Which also means that Star Wars Episode 7 won jack shit.
I mean, is that really an awards movie, though? It's not. It's a we like it movie, but it's not made for critics.
Well, it was still a good movie. It should definitely give emo Kylo Ren something to just destroy something about, for sure. Of course, until Episode 8 comes out and also doesn't get any rewards. It was a little weird to see Episode 7 given absolutely no Oscar love at all, especially in the visual effects category, which went to Ex Machina, which I loved because that movie was awesome.
That did have amazing effects. Very subtle, which is what you probably want in that category. Typically, the Academy likes to honor box office successes like Star Wars with at least a little bit of love, as evidenced by Avatar taking home 3 of the 9 awards it was nominated for back in 2009.
Also snubbed throughout the night was Ridley Scott's The Martian, starring Matt Damon and a bunch of potatoes.
Love you, Matt.
Many were surprised not to see Scott on the ballot for Best Director to begin with. He's been nominated 3 other times, but has never won.
Side note, how weird was it to trot out J.J. Abrams to introduce the Best Director category after he didn't even get nominated for directing the biggest box office blockbuster this year? That hurts a little bit.
Yeah, last year was a big year for him. Not quite as weird as the Academy trying to show off just how diverse it was throughout the night. Very awkward. Following months of criticism for a lack of diversity in nominees, the awards did as much as they could to try and prove the opposite, and to varying degrees of success.
Other notable winners include Pixar's Inside Out, which took home the gold for Best Animated Feature. Brie Larson won Best Actress for Room, beating out everyone's sweetheart, Jennifer Lawrence. If The Hunger Games are any indication, she'll just mope around for the next 2 movies.
Yeah, but Joey wasn't a really well-received movie.
No, it really wasn't.
The Hateful Eight nabbed 87-year-old Ennio Morricone his first competitive Oscar in 6 tries, which reaches Leo levels of snubbery. Alicia Vikander also won Best Supporting Actress for her role in The Danish Girl, beating out Eddie Redmayne. Get it?
Snap.
It was a lady in that movie.
Tom Hardy, Sylvester Stallone, and the Hulk lost Best Supporting Actor to Mark Rylance. His performance in Spielberg's Bridge of Spies is, oddly enough, only the second time an actor or actress has won for a Spielberg movie. The other was Daniel Day-Lewis for his turn as Abraham Lincoln in 2012.
But of course, the meme-busting news of the night goes to Leonardo DiCaprio, who finally won his first Oscar after 6 big nominations. He won for his role as the revenge-seeking frontiersman Hugh Glass, which might be thematically appropriate considering that he might have had to do other more horrible things if he didn't win for the 6th straight time.
Leo was previously nominated for performances in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Titanic, The Aviator, and Blood Diamond. All these performances and no wins, of course, gave rise to a ridiculous amount of internet memes focusing around Leo being unable to take home the ultimate prize.
At this point, it's likely that the Academy voted Leo to win just so they could stop seeing the damn memes on every social media feed, which hit peak internet just prior to the award ceremony last night.
Now that Leo's finally taken home the Oscar, we can all breathe a collective sigh of relief that we just won't have to see that Leo screaming internally ever again, and we won't have to see that meme, at least not about winning an Oscar.
Yes. This hopefully adds Leo's memes to the ever-growing number of memes we've seen go away over the last few years, like the Rick roll, which still is somewhat around. This is Sparta. Oh, that one is gone. And thank all that is holy, the arrow in the knee. But they always find a way to come back, even if they're being used ironically, which actually gives them kind of like an entirely new life cycle.
There's only so long you can use something ironically before it just becomes part of your conversation. I did that with YOLO. But the interesting thing about the memes, really, they come back.
Yeah.
In fact, by their definition, they never really die. The term meme was actually coined by Richard Dawkins, yes, that Richard Dawkins, back in 1976 when describing the way an idea, behavior, or style spreads from person to person within a culture, similar to how genetic mutation works.
The Leo wants an Oscar meme is certainly the result of mutation. The first meme surrounding the actor came courtesy of the movie Inception, which was basically a meme factory. That movie spawned the Inception-style trailer meme, the multi-panel must dig deeper meme, which resurrected the exhibit meme, and the strutting Leo meme.
So many. All of these combined had a weird effect of turning Leo into something of a web icon. Added in some Tumblr posts after Oscar snubs, plus the mutations of those Inception memes, and we eventually landed with Leo wants an Oscar, which was sort of an amalgamation of all those previous memes over time. People were rooting for him, not just because of his plight, but also because his meme was infinitely remixable. And then eventually, because we just wanted it to die.
Yeah, exactly. What's funny is that research proves this out, actually. Back in 2014, Facebook conducted a study looking at the way a particular status update morphed over time, much like the mutations you'd find in DNA. They took a status update from 2009, no one should die because they cannot afford healthcare, and no one should go broke because they get sick. If you agree, post this as your status for the rest of the day.
By the end of that day, 470,000 users posted that exact status. Within another day, 1.14 million status updates containing 121,000 variants of the same message were posted, with different posters tailoring the message to fit their audience: Star Wars, conservatives, etc.
A Stanford cyber sociology essay on memes, published in 2009, posits the same thing. The more remixable a meme, the more it propagates.
Oh, those meme babies. Now we've got a new remix of Leo Wants an Oscar, with memes celebrating his Oscar win. So it looks like Leo's meme, unlike Jack in Titanic, lives on, which means that while we won't be seeing Leo Wants an Oscar in its historical format anymore, we'll just be seeing Leo wanting something else, or someone else wanting an Oscar, remixing from the same old Leo meme.
Eventually, the internet will just turn its sights on Will Smith, Tom Cruise, or Johnny Depp, all actors who have yet to win.
Really?
Yes.
Tom Cruise? Nothing?
Yeah, nothing. Since there's that new Tell the Truth meme that with Will Smith, yeah, we'll probably start with him.
Then again, the internet always finds ways to surprise us. So, what did you guys think of last night's Oscars? Who got snubbed? Well, were you excited to see Leo win? Did you just want that meme to die? For more newbie news and meme-worthy updates, like this video and subscribe to the Numb. I read your line.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. I just kept going. I was like, oh shit, and then just roll with it. Rolling with the homies.
I don't feel like I've got snubbed by that line. I'm not like, oh, that was my line. Wait, I was gonna tell them to like and subscribe.
Hold on. Throw me the Clorox towels.
No. Why?
I would like to thank everyone